I'm going to tell you something. How did I get into stripping?
So that was where it kind of started? Like,
no, I've always dibbled and dabbled in the street.
So you were selling drugs, but then you kind of transitioned into stripping?
Well, I was selling drugs. I stopped selling drugs and I transitioned into taking drugs into the county jail.
Oh. Were you working there? Or you were just visiting?
No, I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I was taking drugs in there for some of the COs.
Who put you on that?
CO.
Okay. And they just told you this is this little scam we got going?
Shit, they knew some people on the inside. I knew them. Hey, check this out. I need somebody to bring this up in there. You're going to be able to get through.
Right.
Boom.
Where are you putting it? I mean, you can confirm or deny what I'm suspecting.
No, I'm just saying, no, it wasn't stuff. What you would do is say if it's marijuana, if it's weed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take the weed, you grind it down, you put it in an envelope, shake it all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
Cut the envelope, and then you have somebody run over the envelope to flatten it out.
Oh.
Then you tape it before you flatten it out. You know what I'm saying? You tape, but it has to be flat. And you line your belt line with it, your waistline with it.
That's smart, okay.
Line it all the way around. Now, you're going to go on the CO shift. So if they got the drug dogs out there, you ain't got to worry about it. I ain't going to tell you what division, but motherfuckers know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So if they got the drug dogs out there, you ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You go up to your visit, whoever you going to visit, and you go to a certain window. You know what I'm saying? This was the envelopes. When you go to that window, they have this foam shit, this rubber foam shit that they used to dig out. They used to dig out on both sides. And you put it through there and they have like these little tweezers things, they could pull it. Now when you taking joints up in there, now these joints can be marijuana joints or you could be taking heroin up in there.
Pre-rolled joints?
You pre-roll. You got to pre-roll this shit. Pre-roll it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Pre-roll it and you take it to a certain window, same scenario. You know what I'm saying? You take it to a certain window, that guard is on shift, motherfuckers ain't even gonna pay attention. When you speak up in the county, they had these little circle things.
Okay.
Little, speakers.
Right.
They used to take a screw out. You could take the screw out, you stick them bitches through there. You got 5 minutes.
So how much weed would you actually be able to get in there on one trip to the prison?
Well, I did 2 trips a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh wow! And how much actual weed are you getting? Like, because it's kind of hard to imagine it being that much.
Maybe a couple ounces a trip.
On one trip? Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. How much money were you making?
I was making $2,500 a trip.
Wow. So you were making serious money right away, even though you were young, huh?
Yeah. I feel like this. If you're gonna go to jail, you might as well go to jail for something.
But I mean, also, if you're gonna take a risk, you might as well take a risk where you're in cahoots with the cops. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the cops. It was fucking COs.
Oh, the COs.
Don't start talking no shit now.
Okay. I'm gonna put that. Can't put that evil on you. All right.
No, don't put that on me.
All right. And so, you're doing that for how long? And you didn't get caught?
No, I didn't get caught for this shit.
Right.
I didn't get caught what I went to prison for.
Okay.
I got told on.
Right. But okay, so how long were you doing that for? And then you're also, that doesn't sound like a
2
full-time
years.
gig. You're doing other shit as well?
No, I was just doing that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I had a job at McDonald's.
Just to keep appearances up or what?
No, I just had a job at McDonald's because I should have a job. That's
Right.
what society teaches you. You should have a job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You shouldn't have a business. You should have a job.
Okay.
So I had a job at McDonald's, but I was hustling out the McDonald's. I was selling the food like it wasn't shit. I don't mean.
So what, you're selling?
Don't put me in your establishment.
You're selling weed and shit out the McDonald's?
No, I'm selling their food. The little
Oh.
Harper High School kids used to come up there, and the Harper High School kids used to come up there. I used to be selling that shit dirt
Okay.
cheap, pocketing the money.
Right. You're in full blown memories,
It's
the
just,
good old days of stealing food from McDonald's.
it's not even the food. Fuck stealing the food. It's the money. It's about the money. You don't have to pay these people. I worked hard.
Right.
In my head, I worked hard to make these fucking sandwiches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna pay me.
Right. But now, would you call yourself a business owner at this point?
I am a business
You
owner.
have
at this
employees?
point. Yeah.
So do you look at that and you're like, damn, I hope my employees don't steal from me.
They can't steal from me.
Hope they don't treat me like the McDonald's.
Fuck McDonald's.
Right.
McDonald's is not giving me no business. When did McDonald's ain't came to visit me. McDonald's done made my ass fat.
Right. Well, that's
McDonald's not finna let me in. I'm not gonna be one of their owners. None of that. Fuck
But you
them.
don't want your employees to treat you like McDonald's, right? And maybe
Our
one day,
employees can't.
maybe one day you have thousands of employees and you start to seem like McDonald's. Man, fuck Cece. Cece ain't never did shit for me.
Shit, they say that shit now. But listen, do you know even if you do something for a motherfucker, they still will say that?
Yeah.
That's the first thing a person say when some shit. Man, motherfucker ain't never did nothing for me. It's like I bought everything you got on.
I heard you was talking about robbing the pizza parlor. This seems like a theme.
Nah, don't put me in your establishment. That's why it's not. I'm telling you.
I could not have a job.
That
Do not hire me.
No, I don't want to work. I don't want to work for these people. That's why I
Right.
have my own shit.
Okay. All right. So you're doing this prison thing for a while.
Yeah,
then
I stopped that.
why'd you stop?
I was just working at McDonald's. I just started working at McDonald's, making the $5.15 an hour.
It sounds like you were making more money smuggling weed.
Yeah, I was making more money smuggling weed.
Right.
I was. It's just one of them things. I started working. No, I was making $5.25
Right.
at McDonald's. $5.25 to deal with a motherfucker cussing you out. Bitch, I come in there and beat your ass. You in the drive-thru, and they talking about coming in there whooping your ass, and you like, bitch, you come here, I'm breaking your jaw. You know. And then for a manager, you done got there at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. A manager to tell you, well, they always right when you know they wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or if a motherfucker say, well, I gave you a $20 bill when you know they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And the manager still give them that money back and your drawer is short. No. You paying me $5.25 to treat me like shit. No.
I just remember that even though I'm trying to give you shit about disrespecting
I ain't paying no
McDonald's.
attention to your ass.
No, but every job I ever had in my entire life, which I was done working by the time I was like 19, I was robbing them blind, and I fucking hated it. So yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
listen, they sent us to school and every fucking thing to tell us to go out into the world and, get that American dream. That American dream is gonna make somebody else rich.
Yeah.
Fuck your dream. They ain't even thought about yours.
You got me standing there bagging groceries for 8 hours. All you're doing is giving me an opportunity to think about how to take something for 8 hours.
That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. And then just think about this. I'll be looking at some of the comments on some of my shows, and people like, well, you should work an honest job. I should go out here. Like when I was working at Subway. You know what I'm saying? I got the dirtiest bitch coming up in there talking. I'm talking about bitch dirty. You just came from up under somebody's fucking bridge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you coming up
God.
now, you're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want you to go work at some shit like that so they could come up in there and try to talk to you and look down on you.
I hate that.
Man, I will beat your ass. I will take Mr. Subway's shirt off with my tank top on and
Right.
beat your ass. Get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
My mom used to always tell me that she judges people based on how they treat the waiter at the restaurant.
Listen, these people can't run their fucking life. They can't run their household. They barely can tie their fucking shoes. They go to somebody's little cubicle or go shake them fries and shit over there and come and talk shit to you. I can just imagine what your comments look like, because I know what mine look like. I can just imagine what your comments look like. People
Right.
try to tell you how to run your shit.
Yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
I think that's why they don't bother me that much, is because they know I don't give a fuck. They can criticize. It's all good.
Listen, and your ass doing your shit while they criticizing.
Yeah.
They motherfuckers stealing somebody's Wi-Fi trying to criticize you.
I remember I was talking to somebody at one point early on, and they're like, man, I see you always in the comments arguing with motherfuckers. I'm like, God damn it. Like, I'm known for this. That's when I was like, I basically stopped.
Yeah, Black won't let me argue with nobody. I'll be like, oh, let me get this bitch.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, man, you fat. That's all right.
Right.
Because I eat good, bitch.
Yeah.
You're anorexic. Get off them noodles. What the fuck is you talking about, ho?
I like it. Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you. Thank you so much.